What should I do before I start looking at houses? One of the hardest phone calls I ever have to make is telling someone that the house that they fell in love with probably isn't going to work out. And it's not because someone else bought the house, or not because there's anything wrong with the house, but because they started looking at homes before they knew, what their comfortable spending limit is. What's their monthly amount? Hi, I'm Jess Carpenter, Realtor, and this is Just Ask Jess. So if you're thinking about buying a home, here's one piece of advice that could save a lot of disappointment. Ready? It's easy. And I understand why people, start looking at homes. That's the fun part. You're scrolling online, you find the perfect little kitchen, that backyard, perfect. The neighborhood, right on. And before you know it, you're imagining yourself living there. The problem is that your heart can get ahead of your budget. I mean, I've seen buyers become emotionally attached to a home before they've even talked to a lender or really even thought through what a monthly payment, what's going to fit their lifestyle comfortably. Then they find out that the payment is higher than expected, or they qualify for less than they hoped. And suddenly that house they've been picturing isn't realistic anymore. That's a difficult place to be. So before you start touring homes, and just spend a little bit of time planning, talk with a lender, find out what you're approved for. And more importantly, decide what monthly payment feels comfortable for you. Those are two different numbers, your approval and your monthly payment. I mean, it's more than just a mortgage, right? Remember, the property taxes, the homeowners insurance, utilities, maintenance, your lifestyle, those all are part of it. So buying a house should fit your budget, not stretch you into the breaking point. I mean, that's called house poor. So here's one thing I hope you remember. Just one thing. Don't shop based on the biggest loan you can qualify for. Shop, based on the monthly payment that lets you enjoy your new home without worrying about every bill that comes in. It's a real thing. So if you're about to buy a home and you're kind of unsure still, and I'm happy to talk you through the process and answer questions. And as always, this is just general information, not financial or legal advice. But understanding the process early makes everything easier later. Seriously.